Hello everybody, Smyrna Cowboy here. How y'all doing today? Today's Monday, September 19th, 2016 at 11:36 in the morning. I just got through visiting my buddy Mark. I did a extensive walk around of his Trimark 750H. That video will soon be coming up. And I may just put a link for that video in this one. Or you could just wait with eager anticipation of that walk around. So I've been challenged by a couple of people for a couple of different informational tags. So I'm going to do the first one. It's called Game of Four. Name four things, blah, 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 blah. Okay. All right, the first, number one, we'll call number one, where have I lived? Well, this is going to be easy. I've lived in Nashville, Tennessee, and Smyrna, Tennessee. Okay, next question. Yeah, I'm a Tennessee boy, born and raised. I've been here all my life. I hardly ever get out much, but I've lived in Nashville, South Nashville, North Nashville, and in Smyrna, Tennessee. Okay, four of your favorite foods. Well, okay, I love a good hamburger. Love hamburgers. I'm like Wimpy. I would gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. Hamburgers, pizza. Love pizza. And I've worked at pizza places on and off for years while I was growing up and in my young adult life. I love pizza. Love a good steak. Love a good steak. I remember, I guess the best steak I've ever had was in Panama City at Montego Bay. It was a whiskey steak. And I just loved it. It was just, I get, my mouth starts to water every time I think about it. And last but not least, of course, I hardly ever get this anymore, but I love, now remember, I'm from Tennessee, born and raised. I love white beans and cornbread with a chunk of onion. Now these beans have to be cooked, pretty much all day, either in a crock pot or, of course, back then my mom didn't have a crock pot. She just had a pot and had to watch the beans before, so they wouldn't burn on the bottom. And I just love those things. Of course, people that I am with 4 hours later don't like them as much as I did, but they give me gas. But that's just a repercussion of beans for me, I guess. Okay, for my favorite drinks. Well, I guess my most favorite drink would be Diet Dr. Pepper or Diet Dr. Thunder as far as soft drinks go. I like that. I used to drink a lot of sweet tea, but now I firmly believe that that's a real big culprit of kidney stones is sweet tea. So I've been cutting back way back on sweet tea, but I really love that. So see, number 3 is ice water. Sometimes you just can't get enough to drink of ice water. So I really love to drink ice water. And when I'm really hot, I love that lemon lime Gatorade. That was the first Gatorade that came out in 1977, 78. And I really like this when I'm really hot and thirsty. And the last one, I'm not really a real big alcohol consumer, drinker. But on occasion, I will have a Michelob Ultra, and sometimes a glass of wine. We have some friends of ours that we have wine tastings with, and it's not like the wine tastings you see on TV and spit in the spit jug and stuff like that. Everybody brings a bottle in a brown paper wrapper, number them 1 through however many bottles it is, and then we have a grading sheet. We grade them on bouquet, color, and taste. And so with a scale of, crosswind, scale of 1 to 5, 5 being the best, and then at the end of the night, when the scores are tallied, the loser, the one with the lowest score, has to bring the door prize for the next wine tasting, and the one with the highest score wins the door prize from the last one. That gives us a chance to try out new wines, and which one do you think is good, which one do you think that suck, and so we do that once or twice a year, something like that, just to get together. We have finger foods and stuff like that, so it's pretty interesting. Okay, places. Let's see, what was the other one? All right, names you go by. Of course, Smyrna Cowboy. And if people just want to shorten that down, it's Cowboy at work. Some people call me Cowboy at work. I made the mistake of putting a Throwback Thursday picture when I played semi-pro ball, and back in 83, 82, 83. And they gave me the nickname Hacksaw because I was number 54 and I always played the play out till the whistle blew. Let's see, and my granddaughter, my youngest granddaughter, calls me Pappy. And gone by Dave. And the guys back in PSR, when I worked back there, they used to call me Mr. Gadget because I had all sorts of gadgets and stuff on me, and trying to be prepared for whatever may come about. So I went by that sometimes. And I think you're supposed to tag 3 people, whoever wants to do it. Let's see. I'd like to go with the Homestead Hootenanny crew. Let's go with Harley Trek. Got your back, buddy, for doing that 9 questions on me. That's going to be in a video in the near future. Let's see, Harley Trek. Let's go Moose 3971. And let's go with Mike Haley 7. I don't think he's done the game of 4 yet or not. So I'm going to give it, let you guys have that distinct honor of becoming tagged. So, well, all right, that'll do it for me today. This is the Smyrna Cowboy in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, wishing you and yours a good day. And until next time, adios.